can't calm down because I'm up there, and so you come up here with me. It's called emotional intelligence. If you have issues with your government, go deal out there. I'm doing business with you. I bought my ticket. So deal with me. Deal with me the way I deal with you. I gave you my money, you fly me back to Ghana. Okay? So on that same agreement that you have a problem with your government, I got issues with you too. Because you should have thought about me first. Me, your customer first. Okay? You have issues with your government. You can go ahead. No.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lifestyle Willy YouTube channel. I want to talk about the nationwide blackout that plunged Kenya into darkness. Indeed, this led to disruption in various sectors. It led to losses in various categories of business. At the same time, this led to an unprecedented scenario at Kenya's largest international airport, which left passengers stranded at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. The main question that Kenyans are asking themselves is, who should be held accountable? Should it be Mr. David Chirchir, the CS for Energy, or should it be Joseph Siror, the in charge of KPLC? The same led to Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen firing the KIA boss, Mr. Alex Gitari, Kenya Airports Authority boss.
Najua kwamba wamekuwa na shida sana kwa uongozi uliopita kwa sababu ya usumbufu ya kisiasa na kusumbua wafanyakazi. Ile bodi ambayo tumewaambia kwamba they must operate, wafanye kazi kama professional board, kuhakikisha kwamba tumerudisha imani ya wafanyakazi kwa shirika lao, ili watumikie Wakenya wakiwa na nguvu, wakiwa na nia, wakiwa na makusudi kwamba wakifanya kazi nzuri pia wao watapanda cheti.
Another question that Kenyans are asking themselves, if so, and if somebody is to be fired, should this man, Alex Gitari, the Kenya Airports Authority boss, be the first one, or rather be the first person to be fired for the mess at the JKIA? Well, each and every individual has his or her thought. Since instead of the president firing the big fish here, that is Mr. David Chirchir, the in charge of Energy, and Joseph Siror, the CS for Transport, Kipchumba Murkomen, ended up firing the KAA boss, the Kenya Airports Authority boss, Mr. Alex Gitari. Was this choreographed to fire the MD in charge of the KAA, or was the seat on radar for somebody else to come and occupy it? If so, then I think that this was well orchestrated scheme, because as far as the power outage was concerned, the first person to be blamed should be the Energy CAS. Well, we can't dismiss the fact that the former Kenya Airports Authority boss is clean, because as far as business is concerned, and also as far as his position as the boss in charge of Kenya Airports Authority, these men would have mitigated risks, or rather put critical infrastructure to ensure that the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport has high-notch sensors generators that in case of any power outage, then these generators senses automatically instead of making travelers stranded at the JKIA. Indeed, because he failed to mitigate the risks, or rather put critical infrastructure to curb this amounts to gross incompetence, and this would easily, or rather this is a subject to dismissal. It is incompetence because Kenyans are asking themselves, how is that possible that an international airport, like a world-class international airport like Jomo Kenyatta, or rather the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport itself, lacks a power backup? Indeed, we can say that we can say that however much there was that power outage for some time, a number of businesses recorded high losses, especially for businesses that deals with the medicine which are refrigerated. You can tell how much these people suffered. Well, if indeed Kenya is a civilized country, then the first person who should have gone home as far as the JKIA outage, power outage is concerned, should have been Mr. Kipchumba Murkomen himself. In fact, he should have resigned even before being called by the president.
Nothing affected the runway or the control tower. So nobody was in danger of any, our passengers or our airlines were not in danger at all. The only danger they all faced was the problem of darkness inside the airport, of course, which is extremely embarrassing.
There are several mouths waggling out there. As I stated earlier, each and every individual has his or her own mind. Others say that probably, others feel and think that probably this was simply choreographed to ensure that these people brings in their person, the person that I would call a shareholder to JKIA, because I'm quite sure that the president himself, or rather the cabinet secretary in charge of transport, was aware of the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport lacking a power backup system, Therefore, probably it was planned, and if so, indeed that was a well orchestrated scheme. But still, if indeed it is justified, if indeed it is justifiable that Mr. Alex Gitari, the Kenya Airports Authority Managing Director, got it wrong and should go home, then why deal with the symptom and not the cause of the power problem? Because still, even after that happened, after this man got fired, still there was a power outage in the country. The president himself should take this opportunity to scrutinize and to bring his cabinet secretaries to book as to why there was this nationwide blackout for that long hours. Most of the times this happens, but in most occasions it takes 30 minutes to 1 hour, because without the power in the country, it is difficult to run the economy. Ask yourself, how many businesses experienced, or rather how many businesses lost revenue due to the power shortage?
Tulipata shida kubwa sana kwa sababu stima ilipoteza muda mrefu sana, so nyama tulipata hasara kubwa sana.
Travel to Kenya National Theatre by 5, right? So we wouldn't have reached there earlier simply because simu zetu tungeza charge. Watu wa biashara, watu kama watu wenye wanauza chips, most of them wamekuwa affected. Like sasa ndio wamekuwa affected sana. Ukienda kwa hoteli huwezi pata chakula moto kwa sababu unaambiwa electricity hakuna.
Nafanya biashara ndogo, niko paka na kinyozi za kunyoa, but ambaye tukiongea kuhusu stima inatuudhi sana juu sahii hakuna kitu inaingia yoyote ya pesa kuanzia jana, hakuna kitu income yenye iliingia leo.
And indeed, if the CS, because as it stands now, the CS and his group, if indeed they wanted to invite in a shareholder of their own, then the deal went on successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move further, make sure that you click to that subscribe button, you like and share this video for more notifications. Thank you for now.